Relyks, whom we're riding with, welcomes you today. Hello, mate. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this whole episode in whatever accent this is. I'm not going to claim it's any specific accent, or maybe I'll just do accents today in general, and try not to use my normal voice. Well, I guess my voice is the same, it's just the accent I'm using now. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I'm not an expert, please. Don't assume I'm an expert. If you're offended by the way that I'm saying different words, I apologize, alright? If I'm intermingling different accents throughout my entire conversation with you, well, rather with myself, then I apologize. There may need to be lots of apologies, and that's just the nature of, well, the fact that I'm not an expert. If I was an expert, then my apology would be to a greater extent. I would probably just completely, well, I'd probably quit. If I messed up as an expert, if I messed up in the field of accents, I don't even know if there's an classification for that, but if I messed up as an expert, I would make a formal apology. It would be very outspoken, very widespread, very specific to whatever accent I was trying to do. But in this case, I'm no expert, so please, don't hate me. Yeah, you can't be hating me right now, mate. It's not something you should be doing. Because all I'm doing is trying my best. All I'm doing is trying to make it through. Right? You can't hate me for that. But what you can do, is you can hate me for lots of things. Not true. I would prefer if you did not hate me for anything, because, well, hate is such a strong word. That's why I think the only time hate should actually be used is for things such as sin. You should hate sin. You should hate it. You should hate it beyond anything else. You shouldn't be like, oh, I hate it when people cut me off. I hate it when people say this or do this, or, man, these are my pet peeves. No, I don't think so. What I truly believe is that you should hate sin, because sin is what keeps you from living life to your fullest potential. The Lord wants to bless you, I assure you of that. I've read many a word in the Bible, and the Lord definitely wants to bless you. But in order to bless you, you need to do your best to follow His guidelines. In the Ten Commandments, that's one reference for guidelines. That's I guess the penultimate reference. But then you've got Jesus Christ, who came and died and didn't abolish the law, but rather fulfilled it in His death for us to be able to live like Him. And so what does that look like, eh? Better tell you right now. Right now, it looks like, what does full life look like? Well, full life, when you really get down to it, full life is you living the way you're supposed to live, alright? And what that means is God has a specific path for you to follow. Not from a, you must do this or I'll smite you. But no, from a how shall I say it? Just a general best circumstances to come through. I know I keep switching back and forth. I'm sure that you guys can appreciate my accents, maybe. Hopefully. Let me know in the comments if I sucked. But no, I just like accents, right? Are you really going to, but anyway, as I was saying, as I was saying, to live life to the fullest, the way that God intends, you've got to follow His word, because that opens the door. When you say you hate sin, when you try your best to stay away from it. Now, everybody sins, everybody falls short. He knows that. That's when grace comes in. But when you try your best to follow the 10 Commandments, don't kill, don't steal, don't covet, don't commit adultery, all that stuff. But the biggest one, honor your parents, and keep the Lord God first, that kind of thing. When you follow those, it lines up your life to be blessed by God. God says, oh, he's living life for me, which is awesome. So let me bless his life by providing for him fully. Now, we're provided for anyway, but the blessings are the extras. Now, if we're Christians, if we're following God anyway, even if we're sinning, he'll provide for us. That's part of his promises, is that he would provide for us. He would provide us a home, provide us a family, well, not a family, but provide us with what we need to eat and drink, the necessities to survive. Even if they come sporadically, even if they come I forget the word, it's just surprising for me. But even if they're not consistent, even if it's not a consistent thing, if you're supplied for, if you're provided for, then that's his promise. But the blessing is the overabundance. It says the Bible says you should have life and have it more abundantly. The life part is the part that God provides. It's the part that he gives you what you need to eat and drink and all that stuff. Enough to survive, right? So that's the having life, right? But the having more abundantly, I mean, that's well, this is also from the physical interpretation of this verse. But to have it more abundantly is where he provides the blessings. Is where he provides the cars that you need. Maybe more than one if you want more than one. He provides family that can benefit your life and make you happy, make you joyful. He provides you with the things. The word also says that he gives you the desires of your heart. Now, two ways to interpret that is, one, he gives you desires that you already have in your heart, that you have desires in your heart, and he now fulfills those desires and gives them to you. The other way there's probably more, but the other way that I've heard of interpreting that specific verse is that your heart is a canvas, and as you give your life to the Lord, he takes desires that you should have and puts them in your heart and removes that which is going to not benefit your life. So he gives you the desires of your heart. He has desires and he gives them to you so that you can fulfill them, which is pretty cool. I mean, either way, but you've got yourself, so you've got that, and then you've got to have life have more abundantly. So the physical interpretation of that, from how I see, is you have life that you can live, that you can survive, but then the more abundant is that you have these desires in your heart that God's fulfilling, that God is coming, causing to come to pass. And so that's the more abundantly. It's the, if you want to be a superstar, if you want to be a musician, he'll provide those he'll open the doors for it to work out. If you want to do videos, if you want to, whatever you want to do, whatever you hope to do, the more abundantly is the ability to do that. God brings blessing and provides the means and sets your path in a way that the doors open for you to be able to accomplish that. He gives you favor, and he gives you he gives you the tools for you to use. So that's the more abundantly part. There's a spiritual side of that verse as well, which is that have life is life everlasting, and to have it more abundantly means that now you live for Christ. Is that the more abundant life is to be in heaven with the Heavenly Father, that you're not actually, that death has no sting, death is not death anymore, but death rather, if your life has been given Christ, if when you die, if and when you die, you would go to heaven, that kind of thing. But focusing on the physical part, let's try to have life more abundantly. And in order to do that, yes, we've got to not sin. In order to do that, you've got to hate sin. So hate being such a strong word, use it the right way. You know, oh, I hate pickles. Alright. Have they done something against you? Have they caused harm? Or you just dislike them? I mean, I fall prey to it as well. I do it all the time. I say, oh, you know, I hate mustard. Oh, I hate this, I hate that, I hate this. But you know what I really should be hating is sin. I should know what hate is, hate being so strong. I should hate sin. I shouldn't hate people. I shouldn't hate things. I should hate sin, and I should try to steer myself away from that. So, what kinds of things do you hate? If you hate sin, great. Try to live your life more abundantly. If you hate other things, you know, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what you think about my my adventures in accents. And who knows, that might be a completely different YouTube. Welcome to Adventures in Accents. Yeah, right. There's so many comments from the world. I'm sure if they start to watch that. But for now, we're gonna stay groovy, man. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a short snippet. It's Friday. Hope you guys are doing good going into the weekend. Myself, I've got a pretty good day lined out at work. I've got some projects that I'm excited to work on today, so I'm in a pretty good mood. It's a pretty good day for me. So hopefully you guys are having a good day, and that you have a good day, and that you have a good weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Pending, well, I mean, unless I decide to do another video randomly, which, who knows, I'm crazy, but, that's it for now. So, you take care of yourself, and take care of those that you love, and I will catch you later. This is Relyks, signing out. Peace.